Hey Adventure Kids, today's lesson is all about goodness, so sit back and relax and enjoy the video. Hey Adventure Kids, welcome to our first week of Adventure Kids Online. We're continuing on with our theme of Power Up.
Exactly. And we're learning about goodness today, which is one of the fruits of the Spirit.
Today's bottom line is to show God's goodness to others. We're about to go into the So and So show, so enjoy.
Hey, John.
Brandon! Oh, I wasn't expecting you. I've got something to show you. You're going to absolutely love it. It's so good.
Really?
Yeah, you're gonna love it. I mean, your mind is going to be blown away by how good it is. Okay, you ready?
Yeah, sure. Okay.
All right, here we go. Well, good.
It's fine.
That's it? Fine. It's literally good.
No, I mean, it's solid. Okay?
It's more than solid. Goodness is a fruit of the Spirit. You have to give me more than that.
Maybe after the intro. Okay.
well-
Hello, my name is Brandon.
My name is John.
And this is the So and So Show.
And today we're talking about...
What just happened?
Hey guys!
Hey!
Hey.
What are you doing here, buddy? It's not Bible story time with Kellen yet.
No, I know. I normally do it toward the back end of the episode, but I'm going on summer vacation today, so I need to get on the road. Plus, this is a short one.
This is all moving so fast.
Yeah.
You've got that right. My ride is waiting outside. Okay, we're talking about James chapter 1, verse 17. Can we put it up on the screen here? Every good and perfect gift is from God. Okay, guys, that's it. You have a good rest of your day.
Whoa.
Wait a minute, Kellen. That's it? I mean, no So and So Show players?
No game or puzzle?
No, guys. Every good and perfect gift is from God. Boom. Done. How much explanation is needed there?
But we...
See ya.
Huh.
Yeah.
Huh.
What is it?
What? Every good and perfect gift, right? But,
Yeah.
But what does James mean by good?
Well, he means that when... Huh.
Right? Right? Describing what good is hard.
Yeah, what is good?
Yeah, is it like good at something? Like how good I am at interpretive dance?
Yeah, I'm not sure about that.
Still, it's worth taking a look at. So let's see if we can get someone who's good at something to come talk to us about it.
Fair enough.
Yeah?
It's time for someone who knows stuff.
What's up?
All right. Hey, how are you? Good to see you. Hey. Oh, yes.
All right.
All right, here we go. Here's a chair for you.
Thanks, dude.
Yeah, absolutely. Sorry. There you go. There you go.
All right.
Thank you for being on the show. Who are you and what do you know?
My name is Samurai. I'm a professional esports player and personality.
Ah, personality.
Basically, I've become so famous for playing games that people just sponsor me for doing stuff in my day-to-day life. So, this interview is brought to you by Pop Blast. It's basically like soda, but with a lot more bubbles and a ridiculous amount of caffeine. Pop Blast! Blast your pop.
What does blast your pop even mean?
I don't know, but it's trademarked, so.
So our show today is about good. Good. So what makes you good?
I'm good at games.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm a top-ranked solo victory machine. Basically, all I have to do is like see how I train and how I perform to know that I am good.
So is that it? Being good at something? Is that the goal?
Oh, speaking of which, Goal Troll. It's an app that bothers you until you do the thing you said you were gonna do. Check it out.
Hey, remember, you have to floss every single day. Once every 2 weeks just isn't enough.
Thanks, Goal Troll.
be enough. Why are you good? What is the goal of your goodness?
Sponsors, duh.
So that's it? You get money for being good. That's the whole point for you?
I mean, yeah, that's why you're good at things, so you can get something from it.
This can't be it. This
No,
can't be it.
we got to come up with something else.
Yeah. You know what? Thank you so much for stopping by, Samurai. You are very talented at video games.
Actually, before I go, I have one more ad I have
No,
to do.
we really don't have
I
time
can
for
do
that.
really fast.
No, we're grappling with gigantic
I'm
questions
so sorry.
here,
Yeah,
and
we gotta
we're
keep
trying
moving
to
on.
figure this out.
No,
I can
it's
do like a pop blast.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
I love that. That's so great. Okay, so we've established that being good isn't about being talented.
So what else could it be?
Dictionary me.
Woo! Okay. All right, let's take a look here. Oh, looky here. Okay, there's a lot of definitions in here for good, but check out this one. Having the qualities required for a particular role.
Oh, particular role. You know who might be good for that? The so-and-so show players.
There's one thing the so-and-so show players can't be accused of, it's being good.
Did he just...
Oh. Okay, what else do we have? Oh, okay. Obedient to rules and conventions.
Okay, so like someone who is extremely mannerly.
Ah,
Did someone say extremely mannerly?
who are you?
Why, I'm Melinda Manners. And I believe you meant whom are you?
Is that grammatically correct?
No whispering. Whispering does not make friends from the schoolrooms to the dens.
Okay, so you must be like an expert on manners. That's perfect. Is having manners good?
Is having manners well, I think you mean.
No.
Having manners is better than merely good, my dear boy. Having manners is the only thing that truly matters.
That can't be right.
You needn't correct an expert, dear boy. I've done all the research. You can find it all here in this book. It has everything I learned.
2,000 uses for old dog hair?
Whoops, not that one. I must have returned the wrong one to the library.
We really need your help, though. We're struggling to find out what every good gift is.
Why, a good gift is one you received from anyone you love, one that can be put to use.
That makes sense.
Like this bag, which my great-great-great-grandmama knit for me just last week.
Those are 3 greats. That's like 5 generations. I don't think that's possible.
How dare you, young man? You should be aware that it is never polite to ask a lady her age. I am so very secretive, my age is just for me. And even though I'm 39, you'll never... I didn't mean, never mind.
Thanks for stopping by, Melinda Manners, but we really need to get back to work now.
But of course,
Yes.
I'll leave you to it. Gentlemen should rise when a lady leaves the
that's
table.
okay.
Thank you, gentlemen. And don't worry, I'll return when you need me most.
Please don't.
No need to thank me. After all, it's what we manners do.
Well, that was no help.
Thesaurus me.
Oh, so you're gonna look up different words for good?
Yeah? Yeah, there's gotta be something in here that makes sense. Okay. Oh, okay. Authentic. Reliable.
What about when a bunch of friends are trying to make plans for something and it's like, is September 16th good for everyone?
Considerable, beneficial?
Or when your aunt puts a lot of stuffing on your plate at Thanksgiving and you've had enough, so you say, no, thanks, I'm good.
Oh, pleasant, favorable.
Is it morality or is it something more?
I am at a loss. I don't know what to do.
guys.
Kellen! Oh, you're here!
Of course. You didn't think I was just gonna leave you hanging, did you?
Kinda.
Kellen! I need help! I can't leave this puzzle unsolved. This verse, this James 1:17. Every good and perfect gift is from God. So what is good? What is goodness? How do we quantify it? Is it being talented, behaving well, morality? How can you possibly judge that? Plus, we're talking about gifts from God, so how can we even know what we're talking about?
Okay,
Which one of these things is good, huh? What is good?
The answer is all of the above.
Ah! Oh, no! Oh! Oh! Help!
I mean, you are right to be frustrated. Good is such a huge concept and a tiny one all at the same time. Being good does mean having manners, it does mean being skilled at something, and it does mean things that are enjoyable. All of those are gifts from God, though. Think about it. God gives us the Holy Spirit to help us love Him and others. He gives us talents that we can use to honor Him, and He gives us all kinds of things we can enjoy, like sandy beaches, music, delicious food, friends, family, you name it. And God only gave us one gift that everyone needs, Jesus. One of the best ways to show God's goodness to others is to share the good news about Jesus.
Wow. Thanks, Kellen. I think I've got it.
Great. Do you mind if I go back to my vacation?
Oh, of course not.
This has been a confusing day.
Most of them are. But I'm glad we finally have an answer to what good is. It's everything God gives us.
Yeah. You know what else is good? Being on time
On time for what?
to reveal the question.
Oh, yes. Okay. How can you show God's goodness to others?
You've been given gifts from God. How do you use those gifts to show others how great God has been to you?
Yes, let the discussions begin.
This was a fun show.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. Is there maybe another word you would use to describe it?
Nice.
A different one?
Solid.
Maybe a different one?
Acceptable?
No, maybe one that is floating on some balloons behind us?
You're right, John. There's only one word to describe it. Ooged show, John.
You too, buddy.
Until next time, I'm Brandon.
And I'm John, and this was the So-and-So Show!
Bye.
Hey guys, we're learning a new song today called Ask Seek Knock, so jump up on your feet and let's dance along.
I'm reading my B.I.B. early, and this is what it says to me. It tells me that I'm never ever alone. I'm learning how J-E-S-U-S came down to us and gave his best. Without a doubt, the best friend you'll ever know. Our God knows exactly what I need, so I remember this. Let's go! When you ask, he cares. When you seek, he's there. When you knock, 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 God opens up the door. When you ask, he cares. When you seek, he's there. When you knock, 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 God opens up the door. Oh, oh. I'm reading my B.I.B. early, and this is what it says to me. It tells me that I'm never ever alone. I'm learning how J-E-S-U-S came down to us and gave his best. Without a doubt, the best friend you'll ever know. Our God knows exactly what I need, so I remember this. Let's go! When you ask, he cares. When you seek, he's there. When you knock, 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 God opens up the door. When you ask, he cares. When you seek, he's there. When you knock, 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 cares. When you seek, he's there. When you knock, 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 God opens up the door. When you ask, he cares. When you seek, he's there. When you knock, 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 God opens up the door. God knows exactly what I need, so I remember this. Let's go. When you ask, he cares. When you seek, he's there. When you knock, 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 God opens up the door. When you ask, he cares. When you seek, he's there. When you knock, 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 God opens up the door.
The Bible isn't just a book of random stories. It's 66 different books that come together to tell one story. An incredible one. About God's love for us. And now for an amazing story. Inspired by the book of James, chapter 1. Verse 17.
The Bible is filled with words of wisdom that encourage us to love God, love others, love life. Sometimes Jesus used stories to help people understand how God's truth played out in their lives, and that's what stories can do for you. In the book of James, Jesus' brother writes, "Every good and perfect gift is from God." Let's see how this truth might play out in someone's life today. Christopher Roberts had a pretty good bike. Of course, when his parents gave it to him for his 9th birthday, it seemed like a really amazing bike, but that was 2 years ago. And now Christopher knew that his life would never be complete unless he could get
a dynamite shadow racer.
Christopher begged his parents to buy him the new bike. His mom looked up from weeding the flower bed and said,
"You have a perfectly good bike already."
His dad picked another orange off the orange tree and put it into a basket.
"If you want a new bike, you'll need to earn the money yourself."
Christopher crossed his arms and frowned at his mom and his dad and the whole backyard. But when he glowered at the orange tree, a brilliant idea popped into his head.
I'll open up an orange juice stand.
Christopher immediately put his plan into action. His mom helped him build a stand out of old wooden pallets.
It should be bigger.
We've got red paint or green.
But I want it to be orange.
Dad showed Christopher how to juice oranges by hand.
Oh, this is so much work.
This is the juicer your grandmother used when she lived in this house.
Why can't we just get an automatic one?
Right after breakfast the next morning, Christopher set up his stand on the tiny patch of grass in between his front porch and the sidewalk.
Phew, it is too hot.
As Christopher slid on a pair of sunglasses, he was startled by a creaky voice.
Perfect day for selling citrus, my boy.
Christopher glanced back to see their new neighbor rocking on her small porch just a few yards away. Mrs. Wherewithal's flyaway white hair and oversized glasses made her look like a surprised kitten.
Yeah, well, you're sitting in the shade, Mrs. Wherewithal. It's not as hot.
True, my boy, that's true.
Sunny, hot weather did bring out customers.
$1 a cup, come and get it.
But a lot of people were just too busy to stop, or didn't carry cash.
Do you take credit?
Near lunchtime, Christopher spotted Jade, who owned a dog walking service.
Hey, Wiggles!
Christopher stepped around to scratch his favorite dog's ears.
Oh, and who's this guy?
Rusty. He's a great name.
Yeah, he's like a horse.
Christopher had a fantastic few minutes playing with the dogs, until he remembered.
Oh, hey, you want to buy some orange juice?
Sorry, Chris. Didn't bring any money.
Oh.
When lunchtime finally rolled around, Christopher counted his income.
16, 17.
Oh, got another cup in there?
Christopher glanced up to see Mrs. Wherewithal hovering by the stand.
Yeah, nothing but pulp left. And I didn't sell near enough to buy a dynamite shadow racer. This day's been a total waste.
Ah, I see.
Mrs. Wherewithal took off her enormous glasses and held them out to Christopher.
I see. But do you?
See what?
The frames of Mrs. Wherewithal's glasses were wide and purple with yellow polka dots. A line of words weaved their way around the dots.
Goodness goggles. Every good and perfect gift is from God.
Put them on.
But I don't need it.
They might just reframe your day.
Christopher felt silly, but it didn't look like Miss Wherewithal was going anywhere anytime soon. So he put on the glasses.
Look back over your day.
Suddenly, moments seemed to pop into Christopher's mind. Mom helping him build his juice stand.
Wow. She worked really hard. And the stand does look pretty great.
Dad showing him the juicer that Grandma used to use when she was a little girl.
How cool is that?
All the people who stopped for orange juice that morning or just smiled and waved.
Yeah, we've got some great neighbors.
Jade letting him play with the dogs.
Almost as good as having my own puppy.
At last, Christopher removed the glasses. He blinked and handed them back to Mrs. Wherewithal.
The goodness goggles help you see any better?
Yeah. Actually, I think they did.
Mrs. Wherewithal slid the glasses back onto her own face and peered at the nearly empty pitcher of juice.
The pulp is my favorite part.
Then you can have it all. On the house.
Christopher poured the last cup of pulpy juice for Mrs. Wherewithal. He may not have earned enough money to buy a dynamite shadow racer, but God had given him plenty of good things already. And when Christopher was reminded of this, it was time to pass it on to others.
Hey guys, hopefully you like that story. To be honest, my favourite fruit of the Spirit has to be goodness. What about yours?
I like love. It was good when we learned about love.
Yeah, that was good too.
Isn't it awesome that although we can't meet together, we can still bring awesome content to you guys from your living room or from your bedroom?
We do miss you though, so we can't wait to see your lovely faces when we are together again.
Next week, we're learning about gentleness, so stay tuned for that.
Make sure you hit that like button and smash that subscribe button, and we'll see you in our next video. See you later.
See you later.